Hey, this is JC. Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. Now, the Leatherman and the Swiss Army knife are iconic multi-tools that people carry in EDC. But what about other small-sized tools that you can fit in your pocket? That's exactly what we're going to discuss in this video. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, do check out my shop links in the pinned comment or description below. You can even join as a channel member for exclusive content. Thanks a lot. So all of us, I'm sure, almost everyone watching this video will have a Victorinox or a Leatherman, or at least a copy of them. But what are other tools that we can look at? Well, I'm going to show you 8 different tools, and I've actually done individual videos on them, so do check out the links in the description. In this video, I'm not going to go through so much of the specs, but I'm just going to give you a heads up of the different tools in case you missed them. Let's get started. The first two tools are both from Roxon. They're a great company who have been innovating and really, I think, to a certain degree, changing the face of EDC multi-tools. The first one is the KS2. There's also an upgraded version called the Elite, which has a better blade steel, but this is the original one. And what it has is got a whole bunch of tools here where you can have one-handed deployment, and then there's also a knife. And the best thing about this particular tool, I think, would be the pair of scissors, which you can access over here. It's really a big, beefy scissors, and there's also a secret compartment for a pair of tweezers right over there. So very well thought out tool. And on top of that, if you want to have added driver capabilities, you can actually use this Phillips head screwdriver along with their bit kit. So they have an extension that comes over here, just like that, and then you have 4mm bits which can just go inside and fit inside. So that's really handy. I always call this an elegant toolbox because it's just so elegant and just awesome. Fits, I think, in your pocket easily, maybe slightly thick, or depending on what you consider thick, because if you think about a Swiss Army knife, right, that is even thicker. This is the Huntsman, and that's a 4-layer tool. It's thicker, so this is more like a 3-layer tool. So that's the Roxon KS2. And then we have the Flex Companion, which on the surface looks very similar, but actually it's quite different. The main thing about the Flex Companion is that it is modular. You've got a whole bunch of tools over here, but all these tools can be interchanged with a variety of implements that you can buy separately from them. You can actually unlock the tools from here, remove them, and switch them out. So that's really quite a game changer. And then built in on the other side is a bit driver. So this is not 4mm, but this is 1/4" rather, and the 1/4" bit, if you have, can just go in and be interchanged that way. And this comes with a liner lock. So I do have a pair of scissors over here. Now it's not as big and beefy as the KS2, but it will still do the job. So overall, just a great tool with locking capabilities and modular capabilities as well. This tool is the Oknife U1 Pro. It's a utility folding knife, but designed very elegantly. There's a thumb stud where you can flick open the blade, and this features a removable utility blade. So if this ever gets dull, just change it out. You don't have to worry about it. Or if you travel a lot by air and you want to carry a tool, in case you need to go by hand carry, just remove the blade, throw it away, and you can still carry this, and then get a replacement blade wherever you are traveling to. So to remove the blade, just turn this, and you can unlock it, pull it out, and put in a new blade. It's held in place by this liner lock, this access lock or cross body lock, so that's nice. And this is a multi-tool because it also features a bit driver, and these are the 4mm bits. It comes with this double-headed bit, which is nice, and you could use something like the Roxon bit kit, which is this, the 4mm one, and you could use that to change other bits as well. So that just makes it really nice. And it's locking as well as a bonus, and this features a button lock. So that's the Oknife U1 Pro. Next up is something pretty unusual. This is the Nextool Silver Blade. It's a credit card size tool, very thin, very flat, but it features this pair of pliers, which I've always found very intriguing and just quite amazed at how they designed it like this, really like a transformer toy. So if you want a thin pair of pliers and you want something you can pack really small, maybe in your wallet, this would be perfect. And besides the pliers, you also have a blade over here. There is no lock to that, it's just kind of a friction fit. There might be a detent, let me have a look. No detent, it's just the way it's designed. It does kind of click in place. And over here you have kind of a combo tool with a parcel opener, and you have a cap lifter, wire stripper, so that's pretty good, even a metric ruler over there. And this has a lock, like a frame lock. This pushes down and this closes up just like that. And that's the Nextool Silver Blade. The next two tools are from Gerber, and this is the Prybrid X. So it features another utility knife, but the blade is much smaller, but it's in this really solid housing. And over here you have a pry bar, you have a nail puller. Believe they could probably function as some form of a screwdriver as well, and then you have a cap lifter. So all this in just one pocket friendly tool. So if you just need a knife and then you need something to pry, maybe you have a lot of paint cans to open up, this tool would be for you. The other tool here is the armbar drive. So there are different versions of the armbar. The one that sets this apart would be the drive, because it's got a bit driver here where you can interchange it with 1/4 inch bits, and they do provide you with a double-headed one, and it is magnetic as well. Only slight downside is this armbar for the drive is not locking. They do have a pair of scissors, and also on this side they do have a main blade, which is pretty nice. It's almost the size of the entire blade, as you can see, or the entire tool. So it's a pretty decent knife for this size too. And there you have a liner lock there, which just presses in and you close it up, and that's the armbar drive. I did say this video would not have a Swiss Army knife, but this is not a Swiss Army knife. This is a Swiss card by Victorinox, and this is the Nail Care Edition. So this is a great multi-tool because you get all the scale tools that you have in a normal Swiss Army knife, the pen, tweezers, and the toothpick. You also have a nail file that makes it the Nail Care Edition. If you get the regular edition, you have a hidden blade here. And then you have a really nice pair of scissors, a magnifying glass, and then over here you do have that Quadro tool, which is basically a screwdriver kit. So this again, really lightweight, fits in your pocket, and I know a lot of people do carry this in their wallet. The eighth and final tool is in the form of a more traditional plier style multi-tool, and this is the SOG powerpint. It's a great little small size plier multi-tool. Now, even though it's pretty small, and if we just compare it to like a regular Leatherman, it is much smaller, but it's called powerpint and it does pack a punch. Really good pliers. You of course have all the tools inside the handle as well, a whole variety of tools from scissors, screwdrivers. You of course have a serrated blade over here. You have a file with kind of a jagged edge over here, and then of course you have a main blade as well. You have an awl, you have a small micro driver. So just so many tools all inside. And here's a really novel thing. If you open this up, you have the pliers, but on the back side you see there's actually a slot for a 1/4 inch drill bit. So if you have your drill bits 1/4 inch and you need a driver, let's say, okay, let's just pull this one out, you can take this, slot it inside, and there you have a driver just like that. So I felt this is just so innovative from that point of view of using the back of the pliers as a driver head or keeper. So just an awesome tool all around. That's the SOG powerpint. I hope you enjoyed this overview of 8 small multi-tools that aren't Swiss Army knives or Leathermans. Let me know which is your favorite of the lot, or would you recommend any other tool to be in this list? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.